Oh, hey, you got me while I was eating breakfast. Hey, don't worry. Come on in. You know, I gotta get myself a little kicks before the Daily Geek, that's all. Don't worry about it. Let's get started, though, with the Daily Geek on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin Gramberg, December the 4th, 2008, episode 80 of the Daily Geek, and here we go. Story number 1, Google has released a Google Earth browser plugin for the Macintosh. People were waiting for it. They wanted, waste more time and spin the Earth around and look and all of this different cool Google Earthy type things. So now they're going to be able to do it on the Macintosh as well. We're going to go ahead and link up a link where you can actually download it. It's kind of a big download, but it's made so that it's compatible with a lot of different Macintoshes, so make sure you go check that out on the interesting links section on our main site, SweetGeek.tv. Story number 2, one thing I do not like about web services is they never tell you what's coming. I mean, they're just like, all of a sudden you go there the next day and things have changed. And Google and YouTube are one of the biggest offenders in this department. That's why I have to talk about it. Embedding video. If you were to take this video and embed it on your homepage, now you're going to see a YouTube search bar. It's big, it's ugly, it's on the top, and it's just kind of frustrating to see that they implement this stuff with really no option to get rid of it that you know of at first anyways. That's right, someone was able to find out that there is a way to take that off, and we're going to go ahead and link to that as well in the interesting links section on our main site, SweetGeek.tv. So that way, if you do embed the videos, you don't want the search bar at the top, you can just add a little snippet of code and you just don't have to see it anymore. Story number 3, another one about Google. Hold on, I gotta have myself a little more kicks if I'm going to be talking about Google a little bit more. Okay, story number 3, Google almost charged as a monopoly. That's right, the DOJ, you might remember, was looking at the Google Yahoo Search Ad deal, and it looks like they were actually going to file a complaint that said that Google is already a monopoly and that this would just further their monopolistic presence, if you will, on the search ad market with this Yahoo Google Search Ad deal. So 3 hours before the DOJ filed that, guess what Google did? They pulled out of the deal. That's right, to avoid having that type of thing on the books. And I guess it just makes sense, but what's really cool is that the government's kind of looking out for us because everyone's kind of Google crazy. I almost call it like Google fever, where they're like, oh yeah, this is so awesome, Gmail, and Google Docs, whatever. They get so excited about it, they don't realize that Google might just be taking over the world and surrounding us, getting ready to just slaughter us or something. Okay, maybe not that dramatic, but it's just good to make sure that Google's playing fair. Hey, they did the same thing with Microsoft. Story number 4, the Pirate Bay, Denmark, breaking up. That's right. The Danish Eastern High Court has banned the Pirate Bay, which of course, Swedish torrent tracker site, banned them from being able to be seen on any computer in Denmark, which is kind of crazy. So if you're in Denmark and you're looking for the hottest new releases and you want to download it, a nice illegal version of it anyways, you will not be able to do that in Denmark. Story number 5, last story of the day. I love it. It's huge. It's big news. I get very excited about it. I just want to it's so exciting. Gartner has released smartphone sales numbers. That's right. That's what I'm so excited about. There's a lot of cool tidbits in here that actually are pretty interesting. 11.5% increase for Q3 on smartphone sales. Lots of people were saying, hey, this might not be that good. In fact, it might even be negative. And then we look at a double-digit increase. That's crazy. It just shows you that even in the hardest of times, people somehow, go into the couch and they look for change and they somehow scrounge up enough money for that $250 BlackBerry Storm or what have you. Another cool tidbit of information, Nokia still number 1. That's right, with 42.4% of the market share. However, it is declining. But once the Nokia N97 comes out, it might just be a game changer, a momentum changer for Nokia. We'll just have to wait and see. Another tidbit, RIM sales increased by 81.7%. That's crazy. That's huge. That is pat on the back worthy if you are at RIM. So congratulations to you, RIM, on growing 81.7%, at least according to Gartner. And the last tidbit of information, just kind of an interesting one. The iPhone sales beat out Windows mobile smartphone sales. So it's just kind of cool to see that Apple's iPhone beat out Windows mobile smartphones. Just kind of an interesting tidbit. And there you have it. That is the Geek News for December the 4th, 2008, episode 80 of the Daily Geek on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, of course, Griffin Gramberg. Question of the day. Do you think Nokia N97 can change the momentum of Nokia? They've been going down about four-ish percentage points every single year. Do you think the N97, you saw it, the stats are crazy on this phone. Do you think that will be a momentum changer? Will Nokia start going the other way being up? Let me know. Let me hear what you have to say no matter what side you're on. I will comment back to every comment left. And there you have it. I hope you have a fantastic Thursday. It's beautiful and snowy here in Colorado, and I'm very excited about it. I hope you have a fantastic Thursday. Did I already say that? Let's do this again tomorrow on the Friday edition of the Daily Geek. I'll see you then.